obviously has spanned a couple of times. We'll go through the comments now, guys, as each one can pick a comment. So this guy that keeps commenting, he basically says, can they get done for fraudulent activity? Well, I'm calling for them. They should be done for fraudulent activity, because there has been a lot of things that have been going on. You know, there's a lot of money, and you're getting money from social funding. Why is it being changed over to Isla's mum? Is it because you have been doing all this fraudulent thing by getting funding at your girlfriend's house by the social services or the council, and then having the benefits in your name, and now it's changed over to her name? You've tried to cover your tracks, Darren, but people like us are on you, and we will be getting to the bottom of this one way or another. And if it is to be put down that you did fraudulate the council, and at that point you did have the benefits in your name, and now you still have got that up, then you need to be paying, knowing fully well that the custody was going to go to the baby mum. You need to then, the DWP need to then be looking into this case, and especially at Katie's house, because it all starts from there, doesn't it? We will be getting into that, guys. That will be another segment about fraud. Oh, trust me, you think I won't even going into that? That's going to be another segment about surviving Darren and Kate's fraud scheme. But we won't do that segment today, because this is about Isla being used and exploited by her father and stepmom online today. This isn't about fraud. So the fraud situation and all that stuff, we can do another segment on that, because it is there in black and white.
What I thought was really disturbing, Lakeisha, when, like, obviously you understand the baby, she's young, she's not got long left or whatever, but they're going through IVF, and I'm thinking, haven't you got enough to deal with at home as well as going through IVF? Like, why would you want to, like, not in a horrible way, but why would you want to add to? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
But like that, it was weird. It was just clearly, it was just all about I want.
They'll probably put that due to they wanted Isla to meet a brother or sister before anything happened.
Who paid for that is the next question. There you go, guys.
Guys, can I just say, see anybody that put money into GoFundMe, you can ask for that back. You can request for
you can withdraw your donations through GoFundMe, can't you?
Yeah, you can get that money back.
Yeah, you can request it back, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, guys, it's time to get your refunds
and the same
back.
With PayPal as well. You can do the same with PayPal.
It is time to cancel your subscriptions, guys, as well. The GoFundMe could be set up for Darren and Kate pretending to be mum. Can you pick a question out each, guys? And we'll go from there. So, true first, if you want to pick a question out that you've seen in a comment.
I'm just going to say, Lakeisha, I'm just going to jump down that, babe, because I've got someone's at my door. I think it's a housing. But I will be back on the Tuesday.
Tracy just keeps commenting.
Helen, thank you so much for coming up here and spreading.
One second.
Thank you so much, Helen, for coming up here and
Bye, guys.
Sweetheart. Everybody, make sure you follow Helen as well, and you're always welcome here as well. Nish, go on, love.
No, just to Tracy, because Tracy keeps saying, like, no one seems to know anything, and this is all speculation, but it's not really when it's in our eye. They're doing it, the live streaming.
Somebody said they'd give this family £1,000.
You can get that back. Get it back.
Yeah, somebody said, well done. Hi, Pauline, you all right, love? If you would like to pick a comment out that you think you want to read out, read it out.
There was someone on this app. I fell out with them a couple of years back, but when they was doing the weekly rankings, he sent them just nearly 1 million coins as well. He was a bit of a drunk, but he really fell into the Hardys, and that's what he sent. He sent them literally 1 million diamonds.
Hello, Miss P.
Lakeisha.
Wow, and when was that? Months ago?
That was maybe about 18 months ago. It was when the GoFundMe and all that was up. Marshall, that's it, yeah, Marshall. But he's from Newcastle, and he was a drunk, and he'd get in the box and you could hear it, like he'd be politically drunk. Do you know what I mean?
I need a rundown, Kish.
Right, let me answer Pauline's question, and then we will get into everything from the start, and then we'll have our opinions. Paula, what was you going to say, sweetheart?
Me, somebody said get DBH in. Who's DBH?
Who is DBH? Is DBH in the chat?
Facts and truth. Yes, somebody
DBH speaks facts and truth. Right, welcome to the panel. This is my moderator, Miss P, the best moderator in the world. We don't keep our moderators at our chest, but yeah. Guys, this is what's happening here is we have seen this guy Darren scam for months, and Kate. There's been businesses that have been, made and dissolved. They've been on holidays. There's been things that have been like this woman was saying. Let's break it down. Nisha was saying earlier on, her son is disabled, and they quickly were given money from the council to make these extra steps in her house for her disabled son. So how does it need to take the Hardys to get
the money? They just come and do the adaptions to the property. They come out, they look at your property, they see what adaptions need to be made, and then they go away, they get everything made up, and then they come and they fit everything to suit the child.
There's been DURGS, there's been drink, there's been arguments,
even if you just look at their gifting level. If this was genuine and it was for Isla, why have they both got level 35 gifting badges then? Because they've been turning around the money on the app. Like, if you're on here to raise awareness for your daughter, he was going and dropping unis on people. That's £300. So in one breath, you're asking to make money for your daughter for these adoptions, but then you're throwing £350 willy-nilly to Tom, Dick and Harry. Like, it's not making any sense. They've both got level 35 badges.
We should all contact the press. Yeah, you are right. We should all contact the press, because this has been in the press for the past 3 years, and it's disgusting behaviour.
Clifford is trying to speak.
That's so bad.
Like to expose them for years.
Is this the one that people have been trying to raise money for and stuff?
Yeah, just us hard.
Lakeisha, love, can we get a DBH in?
Right, can everybody just mute a minute? Can you turn your mic up, please, Truth Hurts?
DHB has tried to expose them for years.
Oh, DHB's been trying to expose them for years. Get Daryl in DHB. People are spamming.
DHB, right. Guys, the thing is, right, is that the DHB isn't in the box. The thing, guys, is this: at the end of the day, we all know that when they came on the app, we all obviously anybody's going to gift, because at the end of the day, you're thinking that it's going to a cause to his daughter. Anyone's going to gift. I gifted. They know I gifted. Everyone's gifted, right? Everyone's sent to the GoFundMe. I never sent to the GoFundMe, but I have gifted. I'm not going to lie about that. Even though I could have said I've done it anonymously, I've never, okay? There's lots of people on this app and off this app that have donated thousands of pounds to the Hardys, right? We've seen them use it on DURGS, we've seen them with the drink, we've seen them on holidays. They could have got a call at any point.
God, I now know who you're on about. Sorry,
they could have got a call at any point to say that their daughter had passed away while they were living large on holidays, these holidays that were paid for by the viewers that thought that this money was going towards his daughter. He was here at the NHS while his daughter was on all lots of machines, and the NHS worker had to come in and say to him, you need to turn off the live, because he was on the live while his daughter's on like with all the machines on her, and he's on live trying to get gifts. As you can see on the live here, he's getting gifts. Darren gets told to turn off his live while he's in hospital with Isla. Like, she's on the bed. If any father or any mother, they wouldn't have been online. Then you get in now, because I'm not going to go into the thing where people are like saying, let's call it yeah, it is scamming, right? Because it's been going on for a long time, and there's different stories, and there's different stories being sold each year. There's a different story each week. It's a new story, because they're emotionally bringing the viewers in and making them still believe that that they're having it hard, when in reality they're laughing at us all. They don't care about nobody except for themselves. They've had hundreds of thousands of pounds. They went to the council and they got the extension. Getting this extension, they didn't think, oh, let's make this room look like princessy. He and his ego went and bought a hot tub, right, which must be like 100 degrees in that little room. Had it outside at first.
He actually got gifted the hot tub, Keish. He got gifted that.
No, but the new one with the new house, he put the hot tub in the back in the extension. Put all the ring lights
so that's what I mean. So they put the
it's still got gifted. Yeah, it's still money. It's still what people bought them.
Yeah. So
no
that's
child, which is going through that should have been in a hot tub outside. And then someone said, no child should have been in a hot tub in a dark room for hours and hours. No child should have been online in a chair, in a disabled chair, can't even put the neck up or down, and they're people having to watch them for hours and ends. With them not going on in the background. There was so much safeguarding. That was just a back garden shed for them too, really. Like that, nothing in there really is for Isla. They said the hot tub when she's in water, it does something to a nervous system. Which is fair enough. Right, if that was the case then, right, why didn't the doctors, I'm not being funny, yeah, they give us extensions, right, and we get a lot of things, send mums, they have a lot of send rooms and they have different things. So how is that different from Isla? If that's what the doctors would have said,
this is what I don't get. If the hospital have said Isla needs certain things, they would have been funded for it.
From the hospital, by the hospital, that's what I'm trying to get at. So if Isla really needed to be in this hot tub and these were her needs, like it's like me, if I get into a crash today and my leg, I can't walk I can't walk and I need to learn how to walk, that's what I'm needed, because that's what the doctors told me. So the doctors told me now, right, listen, you need to be here now because we need to work on your leg to get you up for so you can walk, right? If that's what we needed, the NHS would have funded that. She would have been going to have private swimming lessons. Do you understand? That's the difference.
We are Tracy, who is clearly a massive supporter of Dan and Katie. She's just put Katie didn't want her house converted. So that just answers a lot of questions in itself, Tracy, because, these are meant to be the people that you're saying, will do anything for Isla, but she wouldn't even get her own house converted to fit Isla's needs.
I watched one of their lives a little while ago and I was a bit baffled by what I was seeing. Like, not that it was really bad, but at the same time, I felt really sorry for the little girl because they were sat in the live, as always, him sat next to her and she was obviously tired or whatever and her head kept going forward. And they, instead of, taking her off and going to settle her and letting her relax, they've got her sat on this live and they're pushing her head up, holding her head up.
Even when they first come on, she was literally having seizures and they'd have it on the camera. Like, I've got epilepsy and having a seizure isn't a nice sight anyway. No. But to have a camera propped in front of your face midway through a seizure and you not being able to have that voice to say, like, I don't want to be on the camera, move it. You know what I mean? Like, she's had all that taken away from her. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And then they've just got cameras propped left, right and centre in her eye. It's just not nice.
Even when she was sleeping, there were cameras in her eyes.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I think it was. When I first joined, because I couldn't really see the picture of the guy and I was singing, that's why I asked you for a rundown, Keish, because I was a bit confused at first, but now I know exactly who you're on about. See the picture of the guy and I was singing, that's why I asked you for a rundown, Keish, because I was a bit confused at first, but now I know exactly who you're on about.
Yeah, and this is what we're dealing with on this app day to day, people exploiting their kids at the worst for financial gain. We are going to get into why we do think that there's been fraud that's gone into this, but that's going to be a different segment because I just want to cover that only. I don't want to bring that into Isla, and I want to make that a different kind of segment so we can just do this for Isla today to spread the awareness, to make the people know, because there's pensioners out here, there's people that have actually lost loved ones, that might have lost kids, that they've seen this kid in this situation and they have gifted, because anybody's going to gift. We've all got a heart. Somebody going through this, you're gonna, but what we've seen with him and his behaviour has shown us the kind of people that they are. They can no longer be trusted. Do you know what I mean? They no longer can be trusted. Their word cannot be trusted. Their actions cannot be trusted. So what we need to do as a collective is not watch them when we just ignore them. Because at the end of the day now, Isla's with her mum, where she belongs, with the nana, and I hope she's getting all the support and comfort in and everything. And I guarantee she is. She's not getting exploited. You're not seeing her online because she's with her family, being loved and looked after and cared for.
Oh,
like any normal person
I
would
just
have
feel
done.
like the mum's side of the family they're not on social media like that. Like they're just
Yeah, they're not
genuinely
like that.
caring for the child.
No, guys, we're not going to play the videos or anything like that. That's not about. Listen, they've had the Hardys have been in here today. They don't deserve to come into my box. This is not what I don't come on here to be how they are. They're on here to be creators and to, you know, use and victimize people and emotional, do all that. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to spread the awareness, say it with chest. And obviously 2 or 3 people out of my life are no longer being funding this because it's absolutely disgusting. That's why I put that face up, his first face at the start of this live, to show you how happy he was over Christmas. That was a happy man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hiya, Zoe, you okay? Hiya, Zoe, you okay? Sorry, guys, some people come up
Right,
and
well,
then...
I'm going to shoot Keish because I need to sort food out for
Thank
these
you so much for coming up, Niche.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you
babe.
for
Speak to you
spreading the
soon,
awareness
love.
as well, because you've said, you know, you've let us know quite a lot, and at the end of the day, it's good, you know, say it with chest, don't let nobody, you know, there were threats and whatever, but if anything occurs...
Oh, yeah,
we've got your back.
faze me. That doesn't faze me.
Yeah, I'll inbox you anyways.
Speak to you soon, babe. Bye, love.
Thank you
Bye,
so
girls.
much for coming up.
Bye, darling.
Right, guys. To profit from Publia, there's been newspapers that have been sold. You know, a child's involved here.
We've had a few comments asking what this is about and a recap.
Right, basically, these are the Hardys. They've got a poorly daughter that was on the live, and then she started getting poorly, and then they started using her in front of the camera for financial gain. Whilst they were getting all these hundreds of thousands of pounds, instead of putting it in a savings account, or at least spending it on the child, you know, because you can put it in a savings account just in case something does happen. And then you've got everything there, all the resources. You don't need to ask no one for nothing because everything's there paid for because the money would have been there. That's what the money was for, to make this child's life better each day with the last days that she had. But what these guys have done is at the start, yeah, I believe that there was genuine until the money and all this fame got in the way. I believe that they're addicts. I believe that they're on the drink.
Money seems to be driving people to do weird stuff these days.
They're on here. They've took money off a lot of people, and their child is no longer in their custody. It's with the mum. My thing is that how can this guy be laughing and joking on Christmas Day, and he's told everybody, which somebody came up and said that this is the 3rd year he said that his child's going to pass away. How can somebody be laughing knowing that it's their child's last Christmas? Nobody comes up on their last Christmas and comes online for financial gain. Anybody would have been behind the camera. But guess what? He needs the gifts. The money's dried up. The businesses have been used out of the money, then being dissolved. Councils have come in and made things, and now that what's been made in Kate's house isn't even getting used for Isla now because Isla's not even in his care. There's a lot of things to uncover with these two, a lot of scamming behaviours. There's a lot of mad people because they've sent money to GoFund. They've gifted these people, and seeing their behaviours the past couple of months, has shown them for what they really are, and that is scammers. They no longer can be trusted. You know, they're not content creators no more. It's absolutely disgusting. Hours on ends that his child was on the internet, sat in a chair, being exploited by thousands of people online. You know, sat there for hours in a bedroom, in a room, which was mad. to me, because imagine knowing that you had all that money and you could have made it. That's why the gypsies probably come in and give him all that money, because they knew giving him all that money would have made her a winter one, would have given her everything. Nobody would have been online. So sorry, he has used and abused the system. He's used and abused the followers, his following, family and friends. It's toxic. It needs to stop.
Someone's just said as well, apparently he said the same thing last year.
Yeah, I know. A couple of people are coming out with that, and that's why people are saying you need to go to the newspaper now, because that's what my concern was. How could he have been laughing and gaining money on Christmas Day, telling us all, guilt-tripping us all, making us all believe that this is going to be her last year? Imagine all the people that have supported all year. People have supported all year thinking that, wow, this could be the time, because he's giving this information out. That's why probably the mums just took the custody, because it's sick.
Yeah, if I had a kid I was told that was their last Christmas, and then I was told you can't see them this year, I would be outside that house screaming and crying to see my child. Kicking, screaming, you cannot not let me see my child on their last Christmas. You can't do that. I would not be live on Facebook having the time of my life.
Yeah, imagine how much he scammed. I can imagine how much he scammed. Hundreds of thousands of pounds. People are sick to the stomach. I know 10% of the viewers that are watching me right now have gifted, and they are appalled. They are disgusted. I'm telling you, the communities are mad. The people, this is sensitive, you know. This is not right. Somebody needed to say it. They can't say it because they're earning money on here. These creators that you got look up to only can say a limit of what I've said. Because guess what? They have to be on the creator front. They have to be on here every week, getting on the weekly rankings. I don't. So we can do this all day and spread the awareness and not think about getting whatever's going to happen to us. Because at the end of the day, we say it over, we chest over here. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. No one's getting blocked. We're all going to have different opinions, but this needs to stop. This is wrong.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with the comments. It's a bit hard coming through a bit quick.
Because she wasn't ill at the start. She used to love doing a TikTok. She used to be on here with Dad. That's how they started off the account. And then she got poorly. And when she got poorly, like the girl was saying earlier on, even when she started getting poorly and having the seizures, they would put it on live.
Why would you film someone having a seizure? That's the worst thing. I have seizures if my potassium levels drop too low or my blood sugar levels go too high. So I have to keep them.
And then sat and said he had to plan her funeral. If
someone put a camera in my face, sorry, no.
He sat and said he had to plan her funeral. No shame. And that was from Sandra. That was probably watching him.
But you've made hundreds and hundreds of thousands on TikTok, so that should be something that is already built up, ready, there.
This is thousands of pounds that should have gone to the end. What is he going to be calling for now? I'm not being funny. He's done everything to us. He said every bad thing that could make us feel sorry for him. What is he really going to have to say now? For anybody else to actually feel, you can't at this point, you can't. There's no sympathy for this. This is disgusting. This is you've exploited it in every area. There's nothing that we've missed out.
No.
You know, people do this for a foundation. People do this, right, to keep the legacy. Do you understand? People do this and they don't come on live. Do you know what they do? They put the awareness on the page. They make videos and spread the awareness that way to get it out. They don't come on live and do for gifts. Because guess what?
Can I say one thing?
Hi,
Sorry.
Hi, Bay. Is it Bev?
If you look on
Hi,
my bio, right, yeah. I've got no gifts. I don't go live, don't do anything, but I spread awareness for stillborns.
Yeah.
Because my little boy died.
Sorry to hear that.
And this is the one thing that really, really winds me up with this app. You can do it for charity, no problem, but show receipts.
Yeah.
But I try to get everything out. It's like my depression that I've got now, and my videos. If you just go on me bio and look, I'm not out for money. I'm not out for followers or anything like that. And when you see these people and they're doing it for gain, it really, really, really upsets me. It's like, why can't you do awareness and don't gain from it? The gain you're going to get is helping somebody. It's not money or anything like that.
Yep, and that's why we do these lives, Bev.
Exactly, that's why I joined it. Well, I requested it, sorry.
Yeah, and all the
The
people
vile
in the
people, the
comments
really
that are
vile
just...
people.
No, you are right, Bev. And like Paula's down there, and there's been other mums that have been in here that have lost children that would never
Yeah.
dream of doing anything like this. And I know you're probably being sat back and your stomach's crawling because it's shameful. It's disheartening. It really is, and it's mad. It's horrible to watch. So like, and there's been people in here that's even got disabled children, and even they know that they wouldn't even exploit and do something like this to the child. And I'm sorry that you went through that, Bev.
Yeah, but it's like my grandson. My grandson's got Down syndrome, right? You will not see my grandson on any of my pages, Facebook, or any of my apps because my son, my oldest son, doesn't want him to be exposed to social media. So but I do support the charities and I do put things on that's related to his illness, not his illness, condition, sorry. I don't like calling it condition because he's my grandson. But he's got Down syndrome. I'm not going to put him all over, social media just to make money and things like that. I wouldn't do it to my son that died. But if I'm just one of these people, I just want to help people that are going through it. But when you get people that are just exploiting the kids, the grandkids, conditions,
I don't mean to be rude, but in the full live, you've turned around and said nobody's getting muted or blocked. I've just been muted for putting a comment by Miss P, so why's that?
Because you're being rude.
I thought you said no. I thought everybody was entitled to their opinion, love.
You are entitled to opinion, but when you're being rude towards
No
people
one
and
was
not
getting
talking about
blocked
the
or muted,
subject,
so why are you bringing it on yourself
listen,
to
you
mute
wasn't
me?
talking about the subject. You're being rude to the other people
How
in
do
the
you know?
box. A lady, yes, you are though. I'm not going to
But no
stand
one's
up
getting
there.
muted
You
or
can have
blocked,
your
so
opinion, but when you're being rude, that's when you'll get muted. Simple
Why you
as.
muted me? Why you muted me? When
Because you
nobody
was rude,
getting
like I
muted or
just said.
blocked?
You can have
There's
your
loads of people
opinion.
being rude in the comments.
You
Why
can
you
have
pick
your
out mine,
opinion on the
Susan?
situation in hand, yeah, because they're talking about the situation. People,
Why you picked out
everyone
mine? You
that's been
sat
rude to
clout
people in
chasing
the...
over a little poorly fucking girl. If you was that bothered, you wouldn't be doing it publicly, would you? That's the problem. Nothing wrong. I didn't say nothing wrong. All I did was
Listen,
have my opinion
this
and you
lady
muted
just
me.
jumped
You
in the
didn't
box
like it.
and
You
was
didn't
talking
like
about
it.
stillborns, and you said, Bev, no one cares. Anyone that is horrible and rude to anybody in the box will get
No, they
muted
didn't say that
regardless.
though. She didn't say that. The girls whose
Right,
live it was turned around.
Shannon, please just listen. Everybody just mute a sec, please. Shannon, just mute for a sec. Miss P, just mute for a sec. Right? There's no need to argue. There's no need to come in here guns blazing. We can all talk, right? Obviously, Miss P is my moderator. She's obviously felt away.
Muted me.
Just wait a minute, Shannon, then you can land. She's obviously felt away. You've been muted. All you needed to do was come up and say that we've obviously been vigilant in this live. You can see that we can talk. We don't need that, yeah? Beb's having her conversation. She's obviously talking to us. Let Beb have her say, and then you can have your say, okay? Is that fair?
Go for it, yeah.
All right.
Can I just say one thing, right? If you look on my bio,
Shannon,
though...
Can let Bev talk. Bev, go ahead.
I didn't say a thing. It was Bev talking. I didn't say now. I said okay, and I didn't speak after.
Sorry,
All right, Shannon, mute yourself.
Right, can I just say one thing, right? I'm not lying. You can look on my bio. My little boy's grave's there. It might not mean much to anybody else, but it means a lot to me. You have your opinion, but I don't know. I'm quite shocked, actually. I didn't even hear that comment.
No, Bev, don't listen. Shannon's obviously coming here. Don't take that personal. At the end of the day, that's not towards you. You've come up here, and I am so sorry that you've had all these losses. And I know that this guy's been mocking it, and I know it's disheartening. It really is. It's atrocious. It's bad, and I understand how you feel. I haven't lost anyone personally, but you know, as a mum, even your family, they're not going to do that. They're not going to come on here and use these such things as for financial gain. So yeah, it is sad, and I am sorry that you've had to watch in on it and see it. Not everybody's like that, Not everybody in the world does this.
I know. I didn't even realise what was said because I was talking, and obviously what was said I didn't see because I was just telling my story. And I don't know. I was a bit shocked when you all started arguing because I'm not into that. I don't want arguments.
Yeah, and I don't like that on my page
I want us all
either.
I want us all to be together. You know what I mean? And
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So Shannon, if you would like to unmute, right, and we can do apologies, because it's good to just say, you know what, I made a mistake. I came up here guns blazing. If you would like to apologise to Miss P,
it's not. No, I won't apologise.
We can move on.
No, definitely won't.
Right, if there's no apology, then Shannon, I will have to remove
She muted me for a reason. She muted
Yeah, exactly, for a reason. You just said it yourself. She muted me for a reason. It was for a reason.
No apology. We're going to have to move on, because this isn't about you, Shannon. This is about the Hardys.
No, and it's not about yous either, but you're making it about a poorly little girl, what you shouldn't have done publicly.
Well, now, Shannon, you're making it about yourself. So I have give you the chance to apologise.
Making it about yourself, though. And Bev, I don't mean to be awful.
Bye. Right, I did give Shannon the chance, because, guys, I do believe there's no point, letting people up just to shut them up. She was muted. Bev did have her say. And this is how it is. We're not trying to run the platform like this. We're not doing that. If people want to come up, there's a guy up here, he didn't agree with what we were saying. We let him have his say, and he kindly disconnected himself. That's how we run this stuff, so we can all understand. We all get to understand. Nobody's having an impact over this, and the people that are watching, like Bev and Paula and other people that have lost family members and children, and not getting affected by us arguing amongst ourselves. It doesn't make sense. This isn't about us.
Right, sweetheart. Honestly, thank you so much. Will you just drop me, because I don't want to be part of the hate that's going on in here. I really don't. Not
Bev,
with you. Not with you.
I don't want you to take. I don't want you to.
People.
Sorry, Bev.
Sorry, go on.
No, so what was you saying?
I was just saying I don't want to be part of the. I just come up to give my little story. It doesn't mean nothing to a lot of people, but it means a lot to me. It means the world to me, actually. But the arguing, I just can't be part of. So thank you very much. I love you to bits. That person who has gone now needs to get a reality check.
I was going to say, I've never ever argued on one of these lives. I've never got angry or
no,
before, as you know, Lakeisha. And I don't just block and mute for nothing. I don't just block and mute for nothing.
It was that one person. It was that one person that was just not
and obviously all these comments that are to do with the situation in hand and agreeing, disagreeing is cool. I've let it go. But that one comment I don't agree with that. She, Bev was talking and that was damn right disrespectful what she wrote. So yes, I muted that.
Right, thank you. Really do appreciate it.
I did do it for an argument.
No, not you, her.
No, I know. I'm just,
No, thank you so much, Bev.
No, I absolutely love you all to bits. I really do.
No, we love you too, and you're more than welcome, Bev, to come up here anytime, but seriously. Even if you just want to sit there and chill and have a coffee on there and you just want to sit in the box, that's fine. You're more than welcome. You don't have to go either. You really don't. You can, even if you don't have an alt to say, you can still sit there, darling. It's fine.
I'll sit on the box then. I'll sit in the box.
Yeah, have a coffee. Go make yourself a coffee, and if you don't want to say, you can mute yourself and or you can talk. You don't have to get off, love.
Thank you. Love you lots.
You're more than welcome to be up here with us.
Love you, Bev.
Right. So, Statty is still watching See Proof Her Facts. Too much deflection in here, because they never know when. Don't fire at it if you don't have the proof with it. Isla's Army. Imagine hating on a family who's Sorry, guys, you are all welcome to your opinion, but at the end of the day, guys, everyone's got their own opinion. You know, we're gonna say, you're gonna say your opinion, we're gonna say ours. It's disgusting, guys. You know, it's not a good look. It really isn't. We're gonna bring a Nats
I
up.
will say one. Can I say one thing?
Of course you can.
You know, when you get a person like that who just completely dismisses everything, right? It's Christmas, right? And I haven't got my boy with me. They don't know if I'm struggling or not. And it's toxicity. It really, really gets to me. It's Christmas. It's New Year. It's New Year coming forward. We all have to learn how to move on. And that's the only thing. It's like, what's up with the hate? The hate's not, it doesn't help anybody.
Hello.
Hi, Natalie. Welcome.
Hi. Can I just say one thing? I'm not on anyone's side or anything like that. I've only recently joined this live. I've been watching them for a little while, but I didn't know any of this was going on. I've never knew this was happening. But what I am surprised on is that this live is discussing this child and everyone's gifts are on. Surely we should turn the gifts off.
Well, I, for one, don't know how you do that. No one expects
I don't know how you do it, and I've said nobody
Natalie,
gets
to be honest, Natalie, I have a platform and people from the get-go that follow with me have known from the get-go that they don't have to gift me. I've never been a creator where I've said you don't have to.
But why are your gifts on? If you're discussing this child,
because
surround it, why are you gaining from it? I don't understand.
I'm just going to say, for one, I don't know how to turn them off.
I can put my live on and do exactly what I want. This is why I do these lives, to spread the awareness. Now, if people want to gift, that's on them. When I go in, I don't go in the gifts. I don't go on live to gift. If that's what they want to do, they want to do.
But you shouldn't be cashing in on this little girl, should you really? If you're moaning about him doing it, and effectively you're doing it as well. Sorry.
I just want to say,
she's dying.
That's your opinion.
She's passing away.
I just want to say,
you're entitled to your opinion, and that's your opinion. But I know
yeah,
what
that's
kind
fair
of
enough. I get that.
Sorry, guys, Natalie, you are entitled to your opinion, but I know what kind of I know what kind of creator I am. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know when a person knows what kind of the creator they are and what they put out when they're doing these lives, because I do these awareness lives, and a lot of people, my people that watch me, and if the new people are tuning in, then they would know that I don't come on here for gifts. You know, if I did, I have over 10,000 followers. I could be on the Creator Fund and I could put all this up. But I choose not to make money like that because I'm not that kind of creator. So, it's just that might be your opinion.
Someone tell me how you do that when you're in a box? Because if I knew how to turn them off, I would. Because I don't care about the gifts. I don't want
gifts. Can I just say, most people do not know how to turn off gifts in a box. I don't even know. Also, can I just say, I'm not going to be flying to the Caribbean on my 21st.
Right, anyways, Natalie, do you have anything else to say while you've been watching
what does it matter if gifting people?
Natalie, can I just say something?
Your gifts are on, Natalie.
Let me have my opinion.
But your gifts are on. Your gifts are on.
Right, Natalie.
Yeah, I've turned mine off.
Please speak. Right, Natalie, can I just say one thing?
Yeah,
Natalie.
of course, love. Yeah.
Right, just let me say one thing, right? Do you know where them gifts are going?
No, I don't.
So when they get gifted, exactly. So,
none of you
why don't you ask where the gifts are going?
You've all admitted that you don't have to turn the gift. You've all admitted that you're gaining from this. You've all got your gifts on.
Well, I'm not, because my gift's not on.
In a mod's gifting.
But you've got the third highest
and it's wrong.
Natalie, sorry, Natalie, can I just speak on my own platform? And Natalie, guys, can you
You're making money.
Guys, Natalie, can I just say it back to you? Natalie, you've just said there's 1.2k gifting, right? That actually went to Paula, that actually came up here to tell her story. You know, people actually gifted her that money. So you need to start getting your facts right before you come up here and say that people have been gifted 1.2.
You're making money
off the dying
girl.
You clearly see that Paula's been gifted 1.3.
You're not raising awareness. You're getting money. You're not raising awareness, are you? You're just talking about this little girl who's dying. You've got no proof. You've shown no receipts. There's no screenshots, no receipts, nothing. What have you got to prove?
You've
got no evidence, nothing. I'm with the Hardys on this one. I'm sorry.
Natalie,
Right,
we're on
I'm
social
sorry, come in
media,
here.
sweetheart. It's all
Goodbye,
over
see you later.
TikTok.
Yeah, goodbye.
Darren gets
Right,
told
no.
to turn off his
How
life,
are
off wish, lives in hospital with Isla. Darren
You've come
was
in
at
here and had a go
home.
at everyone
Where's she
for having
gone?
their gifts on. But can I just let you in? Can I let you in on a little bit of TikTok information, Natalie? You can't turn your gifts off when you're in a box. It's if the
I wish I
host had
could,
their
because,
gifts on,
oh my God,
the
it pisses
boxes
me
are on.
off.
So
Guys,
just
not
can't do
once did I
anything.
ask for a gift when I was in this box. I had said to people in the chat and on the boxes,
No,
do
Polly,
not
you got
gift me.
gifted because people.
And on the box, do not gift.
You got gifted, Paula, because you have supporters that obviously like you, so they gifted you, and that's okay, Paula, because at the end of the day, you're on my panel. You've come on here, and you're more than welcome to stay up here. At the end of the day, everyone's going to have their opinions, guys. Everybody knows when I do my platform how it works. If I wanted financial gain off this platform, I have about 10,000 followers, which could give me the creator fund. And I could be doing all this exposure on my page, but I choose not to because I'm not in it for the money. I'm okay. But anyways, guys, back to spreading the awareness. Right, Darren obviously is going to be coming on live today, acting like he hasn't seen any of this. You know, him and his wife with some background music. But the show must go on for Darren and the Hardys. The show must go on. It's not an exposure without receipts, but the receipts are all over the internet, hun. It's everyone's business. It's everyone's business,
That's
guys.
the thing.
That's why
That's
we're doing
the
the
thing with
exposure.
everyone. All the haters are at it. You've made this up, made that up, but it's on FYP. It's on the internet, so you've not made nothing up. But you
If
get
it's on the
ostracised
FYP,
by
anybody
saying,
can talk about it. If it's on the FYP, anybody can talk about it. Simple.
exactly.
Hi,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Anyone, please, I don't even want a rose for my opinion on this. So I'm just making it clear, I don't actually know how to turn off the gifts either. But I'm probably going to get dropped anyway for having my opinion. But that's what seems to be
No,
happening.
you won't, Van. Just say it out with chest.
But can I just say, right, it's a day after Christmas, okay? And you're having this live, I know what you're doing awareness about these people. There's a dying child here, a very sick child that we're talking about. And I'm sure if you're mothers, I'm a mother, if that was my child, this would be the last thing I'd really want. And making awareness, like you said, nobody is forced to give to anybody. Like you said a minute ago, that other girl that just came up. So why is you having awareness on this man? What has he done wrong? Can you hear me? Hello?
Keisha?
Can you hear me?
I can. Lakeisha?
Yeah, sorry. Say it again, Val. Sorry, Val.
I'm
Say it
saying,
again. It's just Val. Sorry.
Probably the accent, you can't understand it. I'm saying you're doing awareness on this about this man, yeah, Darren, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have Princess Isla, like the whole app loves Princess, which is she's a Princess Isla to all of TikTok, I presume. To me, she is anyway. And I'm saying that little girl, like, how can you sit here and do this like a day after Christmas? Do you not think that's very unfair? When there's the whole...
I can do what I want, Val. It's my platform. And if TikTok was concerned about what I'm actually putting out there, they would have obviously disconnected this live. Now, you are entitled to have your opinion, but when people like me and thousands of other people have been scammed for the past, 3 years, and they've been gifting somebody, believing that they're actually, upset.
They have chose to give these people, they have chose to give the money for this little girl, and from what I could see...
Yeah, but not that they've chose, that they've actually been lied to. Come on, Val, not chose, been lied to.
The little girl is genuinely
They're being deceived.
She genuinely is sick, and she has genuinely been in the hospital. The only thing I didn't...
that is the truth, but the viewers are being deceived. The viewers are being defrauded. The viewers are being manipulated.
The only thing I don't agree with is the fact of the camera in the hospital thing. Yeah, that 1,000,000%. But I don't think, honestly, that the people is doing anything wrong. They're probably not able to afford things for the child, and they're not probably able to do things.
So, all right then, Val, sorry, let me stop you there. They're probably not being able to afford things for the child. This is why we're doing these lives, love, to spread the awareness, because they've been given hundreds of thousands of pounds, right, to get everything that they need for Isla, to put her in the best, to give her the best for the last couple of days that this guy says that she has, weeks or months, okay? That's why we're doing these awareness lives, because he has been scamming the viewers out of hundreds of thousands of pounds. And what we're saying is, to be honest, where has the bloody money gone? Why are they still trying to ask for more money? And why is an extension being done from the council out of GoFundMe money? Why are shops being made? Why are hairdressing being funded? And why is all this partying lifestyle, right, happening? And why on Christmas Day, if you want to talk about Christmas Day, I wasn't on here for Christmas Day and Boxing Day, but this guy was laughing and joking and getting gifts. So if anybody wants to come for me because I want to do a live 3 days after Christmas.
Are you not allowed to be happy, like? Because you're on TikTok.
So, okay then, yeah, he's allowed to be happy, but why would you telling the viewers all year that this is what's going to happen near to Christmas, and then all of a sudden Christmas gets here, you no longer have custody of your child, and now it's a different story? This is being
Genuine question.
It's scamming.
If it was Christmas, genuine question, Val.
Have you not got, like, obviously, clearly we have everyone got a little girl, but can you not think, like, maybe, like, this shouldn't be done for the little girl? Like I said, you're saying you're gaining from doing this, you know what I mean, yourself. You're gaining gifts also.
I don't need to gain all. I just start my live and spread my awareness. If people stay or people go, that's on them.
Yeah, that's like Darren.
That's not on me.
I want to ask you a question, Val.
Yeah.
If you had just lost custody of your kid, you found out your kid's last Christmas, you can't see her, would you be on live on TikTok laughing your head off?
Like I said to you, I haven't watched the Hardley family since the last time.
No, I'm just asking, yes or no question.
No, at first I wouldn't know.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's again, that's if I did decide to do that, I don't need someone to make an awareness on it.
Right, can I just say one thing?
But they would, because it's very concerning.
This is what it's about, sweetheart, to spread awareness. Now, if you was in this situation, and you asked me for my help, I'm telling you now, darling, as a woman, I would spread the awareness for you. So just remember in life that there's people like me, right, that you're going to have to come across, that you might need to spread the awareness, because other people don't have the confidence or the courage to do so. There's a lot of people that don't have the platform, that don't have the voice to come out and say what I'm saying. It's the truth.
About a little girl, there's no life in a little girl.
Can I say one thing, Val?
All I said was she's being put in front of the camera, and the head's wobbling up and down, and the dad's looking into the camera. It's disgusting.
Well, I did say a while ago, if you heard me, I'm not sure if you could hear me not properly. I did say.
All right then. What if your old sick mum, right, was old now, right? You had to visit her, right? You had to visit her every day, and you were feeding her her dinner, and every time you were feeding her her dinner, you were too busy watching Emmerdale, and every time she was trying to get the food, her jaw would just dropping down.
Like I just
That's all you were bothered about were watching Emmerdale.
Me personally, I wouldn't be on TikTok doing that.
Thank you.
That's just me.
And that's it.
These people needed money for this child. I don't know the sickness about Isla. I'm not don't know the ins and outs, but I know there's a sick child involved here, a very, very sick child. And I'm just saying, like, if that was my child this morning, but again, like I said, I wouldn't be on TikTok doing what they're doing, but maybe they're told by the doctor, you need to raise so much money or blah, blah, blah. Like, I know families where their children was born sick, they had to go to America to save their child, and they had to have all this money, and we'd all go and help each other to get that child the funding that's needed. So what's the difference between the Hardley family and other people doing it? You know what I mean? You get people on TikTok, it's Haitian on TikTok, self-harming, they're getting drunk, they're doing the dailies 24/7, all these £1,000 going to all these people. How come we're not doing awareness on them people?
Can I speak to you, Val? Can I just speak to you?
Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry, I am listening. It's just I don't want to be
right. When my little boy died, right?
The Lord mercy him.
And there was no TikTok. There was no anything like that. There was only Facebook. And I had tried to reach out to people on Facebook because I wanted to get an awareness, and I also wanted to get support. I never got the support because it's not like TikTok. TikTok is a good thing and it's a bad thing.
Well,
when I had my son after,
to be honest with you, and I'm sorry to hear about your son, but I do believe, like, you're telling your story. I could tell the whole Apple story now, and I could gain a fortune out of it, but I don't, because I don't bring my life to TikTok. My TikTok's about mental health awareness. I don't do awareness. I just for people that has mental health.
No, but she's not actually coming up here and telling her story. She's basically saying she feels sick as a mother, that she lost her child, and she would never dare to come on here and do what this guy's done. It makes mothers like her that have actually lost somebody feel sick. They're disgusted. It's
You know,
heartbreaking to
I'm not.
watch.
I'm
not
just
saying for
going to
them,
be
I'm saying
quiet
for the little girl.
because no, Val, you're not going to dismiss me like that. You're not going to dismiss me like that,
I'm not dismissing
right?
it. I'm just giving you my understanding what I'm saying. I wouldn't personally be telling my life story on TikTok. Like, Lord, mercy, a little bias that my heart
I'm
goes
just
out
going to
to.
be quiet.
Yeah, but sorry, Val, this is where you're wrong. This woman, Bev, isn't coming on to tell her story. She's right. When I said my life this morning, I said that mums will be disgusted that have lost children. And guess what? Her and Paula came up and said, listen, we've lost our kids and we would never do this. That's all she's saying. She's not telling no one her story. This isn't about Bev.
I said, I'm sorry.
She's had the courage to come up here and actually speak up and say, listen, this has happened to me in my past. I've lost my son. I've lost this person, but it's never made me come on the internet and gain. But guess what she's doing? She's spreading the awareness. She's spreading the awareness and not trying to do it with financial gain.
I'm not
so
doing
how
it
can
for
you
money,
doubt somebody that is spreading the awareness and not actually doing lives? Come on, Val.
No, I'm saying
I'm not doing it, Val. I am not.
My heart
Val,
goes out to
please.
any mother that has lost
Right,
a
please
child.
be quiet,
This little
right?
child is still with us at the moment. This little girl is with us. Isla's still here. And like I said, I haven't watched Darren since that day. This is the video actually where I stopped watching. Not that I don't like him.
Do you not think
but
I don't feel that? Do you not think I don't feel that my son could have been here? But he isn't here.
I'm sorry for your loss. I'm totally.
No, you're not sorry for me loss because of what you've said. That is bad. You've dismissed my son, my
I know
life.
exactly what it feels like, but I'm not going to put. I don't want people. I want my personal life is my personal life, and if you trust.
Right, thank you so much, Val, for coming up and giving your opinion.
But I didn't.
We wish you nothing but the best, sweetheart.
I didn't get my opinion. I think that you're doing wrong of what you're doing here for this family. You should just
thank you for your opinion, Val. Have a good day, sweetheart. Wish you nothing but the best.
I'm talking to you now because I'm not agreeing with you.
Right, Bev, don't take that to heart when we're doing these lives. This is why we have different people, because the things are going to get said, opinions are going to flow in the comment section, but this is about spreading awareness, doing these lives, you know?
Yeah,
this is why we're here.
But the thing is, we're doing it and we don't want any money, we don't want anything, we just want awareness. And what she's just said was, oh my God, heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking.
We know for a fact why you're here.
And I've not got my gifts on. I've not got anything. I just want to share my, mix. Well, I don't like calling it.
We're going to have a lady called Baby A, guys. Don't be offended about the comment, Bev. This is what it is when we're going to come up here.
No. I'm fine.
I'm not offended, right? Okay, why don't you just restart your live? That'll stop one argument because you're the one who's in control of all the gifts. So not all you bitches in the boxes going, I haven't got my gifts on. Listen,
Baby,
you're chatting. You're not how TikTok works.
Can we not shout and we just haven't? Can you just talk instead of us shouting,
I talk loudly,
please?
okay? This is me. I'm talking normal. But I'm telling you now, just reset your live. Then you've got no issues. None of you can just turn around and go, oh, this is this. The only thing I'm agreeing with is, because I can't stand the Hardys myself, right? But you're all fucking wrong, okay? This child is still fucking alive. Do you know what I mean? I can't stand him myself, but this child is still alive and she's in a bed with their family. He wasn't on Christmas Day. He hasn't lost custody of it. He has still got his child. And this is just pure fucking wrong, man.
Nobody said that.
And Bev, I'm sorry, Val didn't go for your son then. She was just talking in preference to another child. Please don't gift me, don't do it. Because I don't want Don't take the piss.
Baby, listen, you have your own opinion, what you've got to say. I'm not going to have somebody come on my platform that I've run for 2 years and tell me how I'm going to run things.
But you've just turned around and said it's not about the gifts, so reset your platform, turn your gifts off.
If I want to do my live, I want to do my live the way I want to do it.
But you've just turned around and said it's not about the gifts, so you're contradicting yourself.
If you want to do your live and go on a live and spread awareness, then by all means, baby.
And I'll be turning, if I had facts in front of me like you're trying to do right now, then I'd be well aware that I need to turn my gifts off before TikTok. How long have you been on TikTok?
I can do my own thing. I'm running my own platform. How long have you been on TikTok? The people that are in my chat and follow me know how I run my platform. So as long as I know and as long as the followers know, that's okay.
How long
You
have you been on
should be
TikTok?
going to the
Don't
Hardys
comment.
and
She can't
asking
answer the
them to turn
question.
off
She
their
can't answer the
gifts.
question.
And you should
Can't
have
answer the
been
question.
advocating as much as
Why
you're
don't you
advocating
reset your
over
live then?
here on the
Reset your live
Hardys
because you've got the
page
same
when
people.
poor
You've got
Islet was
fans.
getting used for
Oh my God,
months
she doesn't let you talk, does she?
for gifts.
Listen, look at your comments, mate. Look
So
at your
why
comments.
wasn't you over there? It
Look
doesn't
at your
matter. Comments
comments.
are comments. Baby A, why wasn't you advocating this much over to the Hardys when they was
Listen, I
making
aren't that
financial
interested,
gain by
darling.
your
I've got
gift?
a life, yeah?
So why are
My
you
life
interested
does not
about
revolve
me?
around TikTok, love.
So why are you here interested about
Because
this?
I've just been shared this,
So
and
if
this
you're
is
not
fucking appalling.
interested,
Fucking appalling,
you're not
mate.
interested, then goodbye. Have a great Christmas.
Oh, so you're
Wish you
talking
nothing
over
but
your
best.
people. You have
Good
everyone
luck,
in the box
sweetheart.
who agrees with you.
Before you drop her, can I just... Sorry, can you bring her back?
Right, guys, we are going to keep having our awareness.
Look,
This
can I
is
just
what we
say
do,
one thing?
guys.
Please, can you bring her back? Because she mentioned
No, we're
me.
no longer going to have conversations with, she doesn't care about the life. She doesn't care what's going on. So we only want
Right,
people up
okay.
here that, care, that want to, she obviously doesn't care, so let her do a thing. Not interested, but comes in fighting. I know. Baby A spoke the truth. Host blocking anyone standing by making money. I'm not blocking people. It's not a discussion. Why are people being dropped from the topic? She was right. Go on, baby girl. Host just wants that 30%. She is right. This is for your own gain and pocket. You always cancel people who are telling us straight you don't like it.